All right. So, end of day one. You guys are camping on the trail, I assume.
I'd be up for it.
Is there? These are hills, right? So I'm assuming we'd make.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a rolling hills type thing. It's not too extreme, but yeah, there's a few hills.
We shall make camp at the top of this hill. It'll be a good vantage point if anything tries to sneak at us.
Yeah, sure. What the piece of metal said.
I concur.
Piece of metal? I'll have you know I am Grok the Great Hammer, warrior of the Iron Legions, champion of the old gods, bane of the abyss, and slayer of the ancient horrors 9.
Weirdly named talking metal, get it.
Wait, what's your full name?
Grok the Great Hammer, warrior of the Iron Legions, champion of the old gods, bane of the abyss, and slayer of the ancient horrors 9.
There's so much of it, it's off the fucking page. I can't
Yeah.
read it all.
You wanna? You know what? Let's give you a nickname. I'm just gonna call you Gar.
Gary!
That is unacceptable.
Gary!
Gary, it is. All right, we're calling him Gary.
So, the time is very early in the morning, not a specific time. Probably around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And you guys are all gathered around basically the travelers' gathering point before heading out on the road. You are waiting for the city official. It's kind of a cooler morning. The sun's just coming up. It's early fall, late summer kind of area. And it rained last night, just to give you what's going on. And you're just waiting for the travel official to come and give you the paperwork you need to be able to begin your trip. And you don't know anybody here. You guys have never met, unless you have and didn't tell me.
I have my face in my book.
What is everybody doing besides Haley?
Okay, where are we specifically again?
You are in Bleakfin, in the country of Ozbound.
Not that. The specific spot we're waiting.
So, there are 3 trails of you that you know of leaving Bleakfin. You are at the Traveler's Meeting Point inside the town limits, about to leave. So, it's kind of an open, dusty court area. There's no walls around the town, but there's a tower to your left, probably about 20 feet away from the meeting area. There's a building behind you, closer into the town. Looks kind of official, but it's just a residential area. And if you look out, you can see a bunch of farms, and to your left and to your right, there are going to be like rolling hills.
Holy shit.
Can I see any twigs nearby?
Yes, there is one tree, and there would be twigs underneath it.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a twig.
Okay.
So is this just a crossroads and there's like a signpost here and we're just waiting here?
Yes. So before you leave, the city travel official will give you a slip of paper saying who you are and where you're traveling, and he will also give you previous slips from travelers to take back to the town that they traveled from to let their friends and family know that they arrived safely.
Okay.
I proceed to poke the metal man with the stick.
I'm leaned back against the post, flipping a coin between my fingers.
Who are you, Chris, and what do you look like?
I can't figure out how to change this picture, otherwise I would.
You have to exit the game and go to your actual account settings for Roll20 and change your account profile picture.
Just tell me, I guess, your race and like things like size, I guess.
Human, medium size.
All right.
Do you mind?
No, not at all.
I threw everybody's pictures out there for reference.
So are you still poking me with a stick?
No, I stopped once I got a reaction. I was really
Oh.
confused as to. I've never seen a metal man before.
Yes, yes, I'm quite real. Now move along.
Is there not one important thing he should know about your physical appearance?
Who are you asking?
You, Greg.
Oh. Yeah. So in case no one here knows, or I'll just describe my character real quick. I'm a 7-foot tall, hulking mechanical monstrosity, basically like a large mechanical suit of armor. I am kind of weathered and rusted, though. It looks like I was at one point ornately carved in, like with, ornately decorated. But now the metal's mostly faded. I'm kind of like weathered. There's some dents, scratches, a little bit of rust in some areas. Also, I'm missing my left arm, which is currently, you don't know, but it's currently in pieces in a sack on my back. Strapped to my back is a various large number of weapons. And I sort of have like a half cloak on, but it's obviously too small. Like it's hard to find something for someone who's 7 feet tall. There's a little bit of a hood up, but it's not helping disguise the fact that there's a large metal monster in the middle of town that's getting rather impatient because he really wants his paperwork and wants to be able to go.
Also, I updated my image. I don't know if it updated for you guys, but
We have to refresh.
yeah,
At least I had to
probably.
refresh.
I can't help but sneak glances at the giant robot over the pages of my book.
Down the street, you see a lanky, kind of shorter guy come sprinting down the street with 2 guards at either side of him. And he comes running up. He's out of breath. He's like, I'm so sorry I'm late. I got held
As
up.
you should be.
As I was saying, I got held up, and I was just able to finish the paperwork. Here is your travel paperwork, and if you could please turn this in to the travel center in Bursting Gorge, that would be wonderful, and I'm sure all of their families would be incredibly grateful. You may begin when you need. Is there anything else you need from me before you leave?
I think that about covers it.
Anyone else?
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Who are you again? I don't think we've met.
Wait 1 sec. Oh, it's gone. Why, yes, you should know of me.
I am Grok, the Great Hammer, warrior of the Iron Legions, champion of the old gods.
Oop, 1 sec.
Right.
Bane of the
Okay.
Abyss. Slay.
No,
I
no,
wasn't
no, no.
done yet.
I get it.
Ba-
I get it. I understand.
Don't test me, boy.
My apologies, sir. Anyways, carry on.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I real quick. I look at him and I look to see if he has anything worthwhile on his body.
Yes, he's a city official. He has kind of a satchel, which looks like paperwork hanging out, as well as several bags hanging around his belt. It's hard to tell if there's money in all of them, but one of them definitely appears to be holding quite a few coins.
Okay. Are the guards looking at him, or are they staring straight forward?
They're
Or are they
more or
staring
less
at
looking
us?
off out at the field. And the one is facing one direction, away from you guys still. The other is facing out towards the field. More or less watching for threats, and they don't see you as threats.
All right. In character. Oh man, you know what? This is such a great thing you did for us. And I move in and I give the dude a big hug. And lift the biggest purse off. Do I need to make like a sleight of hand check?
Yes. I'm waiting for something else at the same time.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, did you all have to whisper me at the same time?
Yes.
I did not.
I didn't whisper.
That's really unfortunate. All right, carry on with that, I guess.
Alright. Is there anything else I need to settle?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I
No.
don't think so.
What's his reaction to me hugging him?
He's very confused. Yes, you're welcome. It is my job, of course, to do this, so I'm not sure why you're thanking me, but nonetheless, you are welcome.
I back up and I go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This is just how we thank people from where we come from. I'm just a real hugger."
Duly noted. Please
Alright,
don't let
what?
it happen again.
Absolutely. All right. And I think we'll be on our way now. But thank you very much for these papers.
Alright, safe travels.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and start heading out.
I close my book, put it in my backpack, grab the paper that I need, and I also start to head out.
Yeah, I head out too.
Alright, so I guess I assume, Grok, you are traveling with them as well.
Yes.
Okay, so how this works is
Not that I need help.
you essentially get to move 4 hexagons per day. And the black dotted lines are the trails that you know about. So you're free to move whichever 4 hexagons you want to, but you get to move 4 per day. So, are you following the path?
I am, yes.
I choose to follow the path.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the group.
Leon's not much on being eaten alive by bears.
Oh, there's worse than bears in these woods.
Leon doesn't want to be eaten by any of it.
So, the way I was describing this place the other night is think of a more realistic Zendikar. And I'll grab an image search.
We talking Zendikar before the
Before the
Void Crew
Eldrazi.
showed up?
Before the
Okay.
Eldrazi.
Okay.
Nah, post Eldrazi.
All right. Well, there's not much world left.
Posted an image dump if you guys are curious. But really just like crazy landscapes out past city limits.
Ooh.
Now, you might not be able to see all of this stuff directly from where you are, but in some of the mountainous regions it gets crazy, and you'll see some more stuff later.
Woo-wee.
Alright, so you guys are traveling along. Are you guys doing anything noteworthy during the travel, or are you just walking along the path together?
As soon as we got outside the city, I went and hefted that bag in front of me a little bit, and then I said to myself, "Ah, shit, not the right one."
What's that you got there?
Bag of knickknack.
Okay.
I proceeded to put it away at my waist.
I keep sneaking glances at the robot, trying to figure out how exactly it's walking and working.
Grok notices, but he's used to it. He actually kind of enjoys it.
Grok, no, but you could hire one.
Alright.
That was easier than typing it out.
keep it in that as an idea in the future for a different city. Like I'll let you initiate.
Yep. All right. So end of day 1. You guys are camping on the trail, I assume.
I'd be up for it.
Is there? These are hills, right? So I'm assuming we'd make.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a rolling hills type thing. It's not too extreme, but yeah, there's a few hills.
We shall make camp at the top of this hill. It'll be a good vantage point if anything tries to sneak at us in the night.
Yeah, sure. What the piece of metal said.
I concur.
Piece of metal? I have you know I am Grok the Great Hammer, warrior of the Iron Legions, champion of the old gods, bane of the abyss, and slayer of the ancient horrors 9.
Weirdly named talking metal. Got it.
Wait, what's your full name?
Grok the Great Hammer, warrior of the Iron Legions, champion of the old gods, bane of the abyss, and slayer of the ancient horrors 9.
There's so much of it. It's off the fucking page. I can't
Yeah.
read it all.
You wanna? You know what? Let's give you a nickname. I'm just gonna call you Gar.
Gary.
That is unacceptable.
Gary.
Gary, it is. All right, we're calling him Gary.
I'll
Grok
say,
is very displeased, and he's thinking of bad things.
how about Gar the Great? How's that?
I guess if you mere mortals cannot utter my full name in its magnificence.
I mean, it's either that or we call you Hammer.
No, that will not do at all. Hammers are merely a tool, whereas I am a weapon of the
Talking tool.
gods.
Got it.
His eyes narrow as he's staring at you.
I stuck my tongue out and then I head off to where you said we were making camp.
I'm giggling.
My joints are creaking and groaning as I follow, lumbering up the hill.
Alright, so right now, it's starting to get real dark. Sun's been setting for a while, but now it is starting to be the last light of the day.
Alright, definitely ready to make camp for the night. And
I shall take first watch.
yeah, I'll stay awake to I'm guessing we have a fire.
Don't ask, tell.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be over keeping watch with a lantern by my side so I can read.
Should be noted, you are on a hill. What wood do you plan on keeping that fire lit with?
I said I have a lantern.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yes, thank you.
I'm already setting up my tent and I'm preparing my food for the night.
Oh wait, did I not give myself the right?
Is anybody taking second watch?
Give myself the right thing.
Hey Gary, do you even need sleep?
If you're referring to me, I'm not responding to that.
Hey,
Hey,
Gar.
tin can. You need a nap?
I'll have you know I have no need for such mortal weaknesses as sleep.
Oh, good. You'll make a great lookout.
You want to take the watch for the whole night then, champ?
Watch, I'll fend off anything that comes. Nothing can surprise Garok, the Great Hammer, warrior of the Iron Legions, champion of the old gods, bane of the abyss, and slayer of the ancient horrors 9.
Right. All right, I'm gonna go to bed then. Have fun.
I close my book and I also go to sleep, shaking my head.
I love how this is already a meme.
That was my express intention.